Want to learn how to get a woman obsessed with you? If you knew how to make a woman, any woman, need you, want you, and feel addicted to you for the rest of her life, would you do it? If your answer is yes, then you're in good company. Lots of men know how to get a woman interested, but they don't know how to keep her interested. They all run into the same problem. After a while, she just loses interest. If that's also your problem, then this video is for you. I'm about to show you the one thing you need to do to get a woman obsessed with you. I mean, forget about what you think you know about dating. Forget what you learned from so-called pickup gurus. You don't need a bunch of techniques. If you can make her obsessed with you, then everything else becomes easy. And I'll show you exactly how it's done right after you click the like button below. After you like this video, you'll learn how simple it really is to get a woman obsessed. And the more you understand what women really want in a man, the easier everything else will get. Sounds good? Click the like button now so we can get started. Done? Great. So what makes a woman obsessed about something? Here's the answer. It's the pleasure she gets from it. Meaning, if she derives intense pleasure from you, she's going to be obsessed by you. Sounds simple, right? And yet, here's the catch. She can only be truly obsessed about only 2 or 3 things in her life at a time. Think of it this way. A woman can derive pleasure from dozens of different things at any time. Unfortunately, she'll only be truly obsessed with 2 or 3 of those things. So if she had to let go of one of those 3, it'll cause her a lot of pain and discomfort. It's like the withdrawal symptoms you get after giving up something you're addicted to. On the other hand, if she had to let go of any of all the others, she'll do just fine. And this is where you come in. If you've been taking her on dates, buying her gifts, or even giving her good sex, but for some reason she still doesn't treat you like one of the most important people to her, now you know why. It's simply because you're doing what any other guy can do for her. That makes you just another one in the crowd. You're not being someone she can be obsessed with. And if she had to let you go, she'll do just fine. Now do you see how a woman can lose interest in you? Doing things that please her is nice. Unfortunately, it's not enough to make her obsessed with you. You need something else, something that actually triggers real obsession. And I'm about to show you what it is. The technique you're about to learn is called the obsession equation. It was first taught to me by my friend and mentor Derek Rake, who, in case his name rings a bell, is the founder of the Shogun Method School of Dating. In Shogun Method, Derek teaches men to lead better relationships using mind control. Not pickup tricks or conventional Oprah advice, mind control. And the obsession equation happens to be one of Derek's top mind control techniques. In just a moment, I'll explain to you how the obsession equation works. For now, I want you to take a moment to click the subscribe button below. After you subscribe to this channel, you'll learn how to make a woman feel obsessed and addicted to you, no matter who she is. Ready for this? Then click subscribe now. I'll wait here till you do. Have you subscribed? Great. So here's how the obsession equation works. The equation goes this way. Inflict some emotional pain on her, then give her some emotional pleasure, and then give her some more emotional pain, and then, again, relieve that pain with some emotional pleasure, over and over and over. Now, by emotional pain, we're talking about disappointment, fear, anger, indignation, etc. And emotional pleasure means feelings like satisfaction, security, happiness, empowerment, and so on. Now, you might be wondering, why in the world would I want to inflict emotional pain on her? Well, there are 2 very good reasons for that. First, the emotional pain makes the emotional pleasure that follows even greater. It's like working out to build muscle. If you lift weights only to your limit, your muscles grow just a bit. On the other hand, if you lift past your limit to the point where you feel pain, then your muscles will grow a lot. The same principle works in your relationships with women. Dashes of emotional pain here and there will make the pleasure you give her twice as nice. And remember, The key to getting a woman obsessed is to give her a kind of pleasure she can't get anywhere else. And that's exactly the kind of pleasure you're giving her with the obsession equation. That's the first reason. Here's the second reason to inflict emotional pain on a woman. Emotional roller coasters have a special effect on the female mind. It pulls the addiction trigger. In other words, it makes her feel a pang of addiction towards the source of the roller coaster. This is a natural mechanism that's hardwired into our brains, by the way. You've probably felt it when you watched a gripping TV show or played an addicting video game. The TV show and game put you on an emotional roller coaster that hit you hard. And the more you watched the show or played the game, the more addicted you got. Women have that same addiction trigger in their brains too, only it's about 10 times more powerful. So if you pull that trigger in a woman's mind enough times, she soon gets addicted and obsessed with you. And that, my friend, is how to get a woman obsessed with you. Now, I must tell you about the dangers of misusing this technique. For instance, it requires consistency. You can't put her on an emotional roller coaster now and then suddenly not talk to her for several days. The thrill will die down. She'll look back at you and think, wow, that guy's a player. Better steer clear of him. And the next time you meet, she'll treat you coldly and the technique won't work anymore. On the other extreme, you can't put her on emotional roller coasters over several weeks or months and then suddenly stop. Why not? Well, what happens when you're addicted to something and suddenly you can't get it anymore? You go through withdrawal symptoms, that's what. And the withdrawal symptoms she'll go through will be horrible. She can get depressed, her career can suffer, and she might develop a distrust for men for the rest of her life. That's terrible. So consider that a fair warning. On the other hand, here's the good news. There is an easy, safe way to put the obsession equation into practice. It uses only words and storytelling. It's just that you'll be using the words that tug at her heartstrings like nothing else. What is it? It's a technique called fractionation. It's a bit too complex to explain in a few minutes, so I'll let Derek Rake himself do that for you. So check this out. In just a moment, a link will show up on your screen. Click on it when you see it because it'll send you to Derek's online masterclass on mind control. In that masterclass, he'll teach you all about fractionation, what it is, how it works, and how you can use it today. Think about it. Before the day is over, you'll be a master at saying the words that will get a woman obsessed with you. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't your love life be better if you knew exactly the right things to say to make her addicted to you? Absolutely. So let's get started right now. Click on the link and sign up for Derek's online masterclass. Do it.